If you're unteachable, you are unreachable, chosen one. You got to stay teachable, chosen one, or else you'll be unreachable. Now, here's the thing. There's 4 levels to the teachability index. That's the 4 stages of being teachable. Remember, if you're unteachable, you're unreachable. There's many people out here walking with a hard heart because, rightfully so, they're trying to guard and protect themselves from past trauma and past hurt. And they can do that with walking around with a guarded, hard heart. However, not only do you guard the things from coming in that can puncture old wounds, but you also guard the healing from coming in to help you to resolve that unresolved internalized conflict. All right, now let's jump into it. Number 1 in the teachability index, unconscious incompetence. That's the first stage of the teachability index, unconscious incompetence. This is when you grew up in a situation, or maybe you're in a situation in which there's not a lot of knowledge being spread. It's a lot of the sameness, and you're not real smart. You're pretty ignorant and you don't realize it. You're unconscious of your ignorance. And that's the bottom level of the teachability index. You never want that to be you. You want to become exposed to things. You want to be open and things like that. But ultimately, we become the most influences on a person is their home and their environment. So the lowest level of the teachability index is unconscious incompetence. You don't want to be that. Number 2, the second level of the teachability index is conscious incompetence. This is when maybe you were unconsciously incompetent and then you got some exposure. Somebody came into your life and dropped some jewels on you, some seeds, and it's starting to ruffle your feathers a little bit. It's starting to make you think about and consider being more open to learn. This is conscious incompetence. So you're starting to realize how ignorant you are, and you're starting to open yourself up for more learning, for more growth. This is the second level of the teachability index. You don't want to be that either. Now, the third level of the teachability index is where you find most people, even most successful people. The third level of the teachability index. This is conscious competence. This is when you know what you know, you don't budge on it, and you won't let anything come in or anything come out because you're too afraid of being wrong. It's when the pride is hovering over your world, but you ignore it because you looking at the external, you're looking at the so-called worldly success, you're looking at what other people see you, how they view you and things like that, which has no impact on who you are on the inside, right? The game of life is played on the outside.